Welcome back to Conservative Direct. So, the 2024 election is in the books, and let's just say, it wasn't even close. Trump absolutely crushed it in a landslide victory, cementing his place in history as the comeback king. But here's the thing, while the big tent Trump built to win is impressive, it could also be his undoing. Today we're diving into 4 internal debates among Trump supporters that could turn into full-blown fights once he's back in office. Buckle up because this is going to get messy, and we're here for it. First up, the H-1B visa fight, and it's already dividing Trump's coalition between big tech and anti-immigration hawks. An H-1B visa is a non-immigrant visa that allows U.S. companies to hire foreign workers in specialized fields like technology, engineering, and medicine. It's intended to bring in highly skilled professionals to fill roles where qualified American workers are scarce. Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, 2 of Trump's most influential supporters, are squarely on the pro-H-1B side. Musk argues that America needs the best and brightest minds to maintain its competitive edge in tech and innovation. Ramaswamy echoes this, emphasizing that H-1B visas help fuel the entrepreneurial spirit in industries critical to America's future. They see it as a necessary tool for keeping the U.S. at the forefront of global technology. But on the other side, you've got the anti-H-1B coalition, led by folks like Senator Eric Schmidt, who has blasted the program for rampant abuse. Schmidt points out that companies often use H-1Bs to replace qualified American workers with cheaper foreign labor, and even force those Americans to train their replacements. It's not about best and brightest for these critics. It's about corporate greed undermining American jobs. They argue that the program has strayed far from its original purpose and become a loophole for exploitation. Longtime advisor Steve Bannon has gone so far as to threaten to personally remove Elon Musk from the president's inner circle, calling him a techno-feudalist and truly evil person. Yikes, now that's open conflict. And then there's Trump himself, who's played both sides of this issue. Back in 2016, he slammed the H-1B program as unfair, but his administration issued record numbers of visas during his term. Now, with Musk and Ramaswamy whispering in one ear and his America First base in the other, Trump has a tough decision to make. Does he side with Silicon Valley or stick to his anti-immigration roots? The answer could shape not just his presidency, but the future of American labor. Next up, abortion. Abortion has always been a divisive issue, but the post-Roe landscape is creating new challenges for Trump. During his campaign, Trump emphasized that abortion should be left to the states, a stance that helped him secure suburban voters. But now that he's back in office, federal fights are looming, and the pro-life movement wants results. Let's start with the big one, the proposed federal 15-week abortion ban. This is shaping up to be a litmus test for Trump. While he's steered clear of outright endorsing a national ban, pro-life leaders see this as a baseline measure that must be passed. On the flip side, Trump's more pragmatic advisors warn that pushing too hard on federal abortion laws could alienate the moderate voters who helped deliver his landslide victory. And then there's the funding fight. Pro-life advocates want to see Planned Parenthood defunded once and for all, but this could lead to budget standoffs in Congress, with moderate Republicans wary of political fallout. Throw in debates over judicial appointments and interstate abortion restrictions, and you've got a recipe for internal GOP warfare. Can Trump walk the tightrope between his pro-life base and the suburban voters who helped him win? We're about to find out. Now let's look at foreign policy, specifically Israel. Trump made historic inroads with both Muslim and Jewish voters in 2024 by hammering Kamala Harris for her waffling on Gaza. He managed to appeal to Muslim Americans outraged by the Democrats' handling of the conflict while simultaneously rallying his strong support for Israel. But here's the question, can he maintain this delicate balance once he's back in the Oval Office making real decisions? History says no, but if anyone can defy the odds, it's Trump. Still, the first time he has to make a tough call in the Middle East, expect fireworks, both in Congress and on Twitter. On to domestic issues. Let's talk labor. Trump made waves this year by having Sean O'Brien, head of the Teamsters Union, speak at the Republican National Convention. This move shocked political observers, especially since the Teamsters made history by refusing to endorse Kamala Harris. O'Brien's role in negotiating the historic UPS labor deal put him on Trump's radar, and his appointment signals Trump's willingness to work with organized labor in a way that's unprecedented for a Republican president. And O'Brien's risky reach across the aisle paid off. President Trump took his recommendation for Labor Secretary, the labor-friendly Oregon Congresswoman Lori Chavez DeRemer, but this decision has ruffled feathers among Trump's traditional business allies. They're worried that the administration's growing pro-union stance could lead to policies that increase labor costs and disrupt the deregulation agenda they expect from a Trump administration. Meanwhile, Chavez DeRemer has a record of advocating for workers, even if it means clashing with big business. This appointment sets the stage for a showdown between two key factions of Trump's coalition: unions looking for fair wages and benefits, and businesses that want to keep costs low. The stakes are high, and the outcome of this battle could redefine the GOP's relationship with organized labor for a generation. Will Trump stick with the working-class voters who helped him secure victory, or will he pivot back to his business roots? Either way, this fight is going to be one to watch. So, there you have it, 4 internal debates that could shake Trump's 2024 presidency. From visas and abortion to labor and foreign policy, Trump's big tent coalition is facing some big challenges. But hey, if anyone thrives on chaos, it's the Donald. The question is, will these internal fights strengthen the GOP or tear it apart? What do you think? Which factions will come out on top in Trump's 2024 presidency? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more unapologetically conservative takes from Conservative Direct. Stay informed, stay strong, and stay conservative.